Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steeler Nation what's on our minds. I'm Melanie Friedlander. 6 days ago, wide receiver Jordan Addison declared his intentions to enter the NFL draft this year. He posted highlights of his NCAA playing days on Instagram with the following comments. To all my Pitt boys and my West Coast men, thank you for making this journey memorable forever. See you on Sundays. Addison is considered one of the top wide receiver prospects heading into the 2023 NFL draft. As a true sophomore at Pittsburgh, he racked up 100 receptions for 1,593 yards with an average of 15.9 yards per catch and 17 touchdowns, tied with the most in the nation in 2021. He won the Biletnikoff Award that year as the nation's top receiver and was a 2021 consensus All-American first-teamer. Oh, and his quarterback that season was drafted to the Pittsburgh Steelers last spring. Steelers fans have been choosing Addison in the first round of their mock drafts even before this announcement, but once Addison made it official, fans cranked up their enthusiasm to a whole new level. Would the Steelers grab the former Pitt player? Could quarterback Kenny Pickett campaign to bring his college teammate back to Pittsburgh? It certainly doesn't seem like something recently retired GM Kevin Colbert would have done. Under his reign, the last time the Steelers selected a wide receiver in the first round of the draft was 2006, when they welcomed Santonio Holmes. Obviously, that selection paid dividends. The only other wide receiver taken under his guidance was in 2000 when the Steelers selected Plaxico Burress. If you look at the history of first-round draft picks since the merger, other names jump out like Lewis Lips and Lynn Swann as players that lived up to expectations, but very few first-round picks have been spent on wide receivers. Since 2006, the Steelers have taken a different approach when drafting wide receivers, and they have found exceptional talent in middle and later rounds. The team has an almost uncanny ability when drafting wide receivers and trading them as well. With Chase Claypool now on the Bears roster and Calvin Austin III still an unknown after spending his rookie year on injured reserve, the Steelers will almost certainly bring in another wide receiver through the draft. The idea of reuniting former college teammates quarterback Kenny Pickett and wide receiver Jordan Addison and watching them reconnect on the field is appealing. And yes, the team clearly needs a slot receiver. This year will be the first draft for Omar Khan as general manager, but he's been part of the organization since 2001, just 1 year after Colbert became director of football operations, and the two worked side by side for over 20 years. While adding Jordan Addison to the roster would no doubt improve the firepower of the offense, this team has too many needs to spend a first-round draft pick on a wide receiver. So while fans will keep mocking Addison to the Steelers, it's unlikely that the front office will do the same. That's my take. You can follow me on Twitter @GirlSurgeon. Check out The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Follow us on SteelersDepot.com and check out The Terrible Podcast with Dave Bryan and Alex Kozora every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.